You're watching sportsbookreview.com. I'm Flash, and this is your home of Taiwanese, well, when it doesn't rain, and South Korean baseball. 8-2 yesterday, so you must be subscribing, you must be pressing the button, you must be pressing the link in the description, because that's when you can go and see my guest, guru, maestro, Jason Radowitz. 8-2 yesterday, and I think even one of the losers might have been a lean. Congratulations, Jay. What a great job you did.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun. We hit all the article plays, so we went 3-0 in the article plays and the personal plays. So everything was really great this morning.
Yeah, and the other big thing that we said yesterday was that we expect maybe not many runs. You went on a few unders the day before or the last games. They were high. Now they went low. Are we looking today to maybe say we're going to go over?
Potentially, there's a couple more matchups where we'll definitely look at the over because the pitching isn't nearly as good as it was this morning.
Yeah, and that's the big thing. You get the pitch in, and I mean, if someone's throwing house bricks, they're going to get launched straight out the stadium. But there don't seem to be 2 games or 2 days in a row where we have low games, we have low games. No, it's low games, high games, low games, high games.
Yeah, we only have one import pitcher pitching in the KBO for this slate. So, of course, when it's local pitcher versus local pitcher, the total usually goes a little bit higher than if an import pitcher were to pitch.
Yeah, Jay, we're getting a little bit frustrated now with the Taiwanese baseball in the CPBL. We finally get a game in the first and it gets interrupted. Yeah,
that's how it's been going in Taiwan right now. So at least we have the KBO, but the CPBL, we had a really good run on there, and we hope that it comes back and hopes that it stops raining soon.
Okay, well, let's make sure you get your tweets in, your texts in. Eric, he's already been over it. He sent me 6 messages straight away before it even started. And he thought we was very lucky on the Doosan Bears. Luck doesn't come into it. The game's 9 innings long, so it doesn't matter if you win in the 8th, 9th, or the 1st. It's the final score that matters, Eric. So you just relax yourself. You're in good hands. Right, we've got to do it. Umbrellas up. We're going to go to Taiwan, Jay, and we're going to start with the Lions and the Brothers.
Yeah, so we have a matchup between NT Hong and Su Chin Shi. Both those pitchers have pretty high FIPs. So you're looking at Shi, who has a 6.82 FIP and ERA of 6.23. So he's been getting shelled throughout his entire season. Well, we talked about Hong. We talked about him for the last 4 times because he's been slated to pitch for the last 4 times. But yeah, he's a strikeout thrower. He has a 4.5 ERA. His FIP is a little bit higher. But you know what you're going to get from him? He's allowed 3 to 4 earned runs per start. Big strikeout guy. The Uni Lions strike out a ton. So therefore, I'm going official play on the Brothers at around -200. We're going to lean on the over 13.5 in this matchup.
Over 13.5, -200 on the Brothers. And now Eric, who's sent plenty of messages before we'd even gone on air, he's now the voice of doom. He's actually saying that rain forecast all week in Taiwan. What, like last week, like next week? It's monsoon season, Eric. Relax. I'm trying to encourage them to, instead of taking bats out, take umbrellas out. That'll be fine. They can still hit the ball with the umbrella. Let's move on. The Guardians and the Monkeys, Jay.
So this is an interesting matchup because we had that pitcher when we took that +250, if you remember, with Mike Lowry. Well, now Mike Lowry is facing the same Monkeys, but now it's an even matchup. So instead of getting +250, it's at even. And so he's going up against Justin Nicolino, who's on the Monkeys, and he's had a couple really bad starts in the last 2 starts. But in his first start, he faced the Guardians, and he went 8 innings and just allowed 2 hits and no runs. And then the second outing, he allowed 10 hits and 6 runs against the Guardians. So which Nicolino are we going to be getting in this matchup? For me, I believe that Nicolino is going to go head-to-head with Lowry. This is in baseball. It's like when you're facing a pitcher of that high magnitude, then you up your game a little bit as well. And Nicolino can definitely do that. So therefore, I'm going to take the Monkeys because they got the better hitting. They got the better team overall. I'm taking the Monkeys at -110, and that's an official play, and I'm going to lean on under 11.5 in this matchup.
Yeah, and I think another official play will probably be, we are expecting rain, but we've got to cover the games anyway. We've hardly seen any action since maybe the best part of 10 days ago. But South Korea. What a beautiful place. It's on my bucket list to go there. Maybe take in some baseball, maybe take Jay with me. South Korea, KBO, let's kick it off. And we're going to start off with the Wyverns and the Bears. The Bears got it done late, Jay, but they cashed.
Yeah, that was really impressive. Really, it was a nail biter throughout the entire game. We had Lotte score in the 8th inning to win 1-0. We knew going in, Straley was the best pitcher, in the KBO slate. He had 25 strikeouts before that game. Now he's in the 30s in strikeouts. He's a fantastic pitcher. He had some good defense behind him in that game. They were able to pull through with the 1-0 victory. So for that matchup, we have Wante In of Samsung going against Park Si-woon of Lotte. And look, Park Si-woon has an ERA of 6.14, while Wante In has an ERA of 4.5. But if you look at the FIP, and that's what we always look at to figure out how they're doing without the fielding, well then Park Si-woon has a 3.88 FIP, and then Wante In has a 6.16 FIP. So you're looking at a big gap in between these two pitchers. So therefore, I'm going with the Lotte Giants to beat Samsung at -175. And I'm also going to lean on the under 10.
What, so you're talking about the Samsung Lions and the Lotte Giants when I ask you about the Wyverns and the Bears?
Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize.
Oh, that's okay. Listen, I'm just here to tee you up. You smash them in. We're doing the Samsung. Rafa, sorry about that, sir. Rafa does our graphics. Rafa follows my lead, and I say Wyverns and the Bears game. But Jay, who's the maestro, the guru, and the real boss, he says, no, I'm doing Samsung Lions and the Giants. So just go over that game and don't give me the stats. Just give me the plays again, please. Lions and the Giants.
So we're going -175 as an official play. I was just too excited, okay? And then we're going to lean under 10.
Okay, so if you're that excited, you just want to remind myself and the people at home and the people in the chat how many you went yesterday on the video?
Yeah, we went 8-2 yesterday without the CPBL. If we had the CPBL, we would have won even better. So
yeah, well, I'm sure they would have been winners. Honest to God, it's raining winners for you, and I don't mind. If you want to do whatever you want to do, I'm just here to just try and keep you on track. But now, can we have bottom Wyverns playing last year's champions to do some Bears, please?
Yeah, so this is the matchup that I'm taking underdog in this one. I'm taking SK in this one. The 3-15 SK Wyverns to beat Doosan Bears, the reigning champs. We're taking SK on this one. If you look at the FIP, and we always talk about the FIP, Moon Seong-won, he has a 5.63 ERA, but he only has a 3.79 FIP. And then if you look at the Doosan side with Yu Hu Kwan, he has a 4.2 ERA, but his FIP is a 5.06. So there's a little bit of a gap there, there's a little difference. And if SK can take the lead in the beginning and they can knock out Yu Hu Kwan early in the game, you're going up against the Doosan bullpen that's the worst in the KBO. So I believe that SK will be in this game and they'll have a chance to potentially get that upset as a 3-15 team.
And what price is it?
It's at +160.
+160 for the SK Wyverns. Don't remember, they did win twice last week. Forget about the 15 games that they've been beaten prior to that against last year's champions Doosan Bears, who are chasing the Dinos at the top. Okay, Kia Tigers versus the KT Wiz, please, Jay.
So this is a fun matchup because we have two really great pitchers. We have an import pitcher in Despaigne of KT, and then I'm Ki Young of Kia. Both these guys have really great FIPs this season. So we have Ki Young, who has a 2.85 FIP, and Despaigne has a 2.3 FIP. They both don't have the same amount of earned runs, but Despaigne has actually pitched in one more game. So therefore I'm going to be leaning on KT at -160. It's an official play. Official play 160, and then we're going to lean on the under 9 in that matchup.
Okay, under 9. Not many runs were scored yesterday. Just to let you know that Daniel Gelwick said, I hit my parlays. Eric Cheng, he's loving it. Honestly, he's going to have blisters on his fingers. He's messaging that much. And Adam saying, hello, fellas. Cheers, Jason. Keep up the great work. Now, we've got 40 watching, but we've only got 11 thumbs up. How does that work? 40 watching, 11 thumbs up, 8-2. That's an 80% hit. And by the way, he was 100% in his article. So press a link in the description. And you can also read as well as watch him on the video. Okay, we're going to go with the Twins and the Eagles, please, Jay.
So Hanwha is pretty interesting because their games have 14 have went under in the 19 games. So they've had 14 unders. Excuse me. Their pitching's been really great. But so now you have Jung Chan Hyun and Jang Min Jae as the starters, and these guys are pretty they're basically like the same. So in their ERA, Chan Hyun of LG has the 5.4 ERA, and then Min Jae of Hanwha has the 5.63 ERA, and then their FIPs are basically similar as well. So then you're looking at, okay, well, now you have to look at the hitting matchups, and at the end of the day, LG has Roberto Ramos, and they have some really great bats in that lineup, especially lefty bat going up against righties. So we're taking the LG Twins as a lean, minus 130, and we're also leaning on the under 9. This is an interesting matchup. We don't know how Hanwha's gonna play. They're going under every single game, and their pitching's been really great. So the last game it was like a 3-0 game. This game could be a 6-0 game maybe for LG. So we're leaning with LG, but it's pretty risky in both ways.
Yeah, is this pretty risky? But I mean, LG they're absolutely flying. Hanwha they're like flattering to deceive. They've not really got out the trap so far. Kevin Vargas is giving us the thumbs up. But we're going to go under 9. Is that a lean as well?
It's also a lean, yeah.
Okay, you're loving a lean. I like your leans yesterday. Oh, I think this will definitely happen. We loved that. And by the way, how did your banker go yesterday?
It did happen too.
How did your banker go?
It did happen too. We won that.
Oh,
one.
that one as well. Listen, let me tell you about the rules of this. You give the selections, and when they win, you sing from the rooftops, okay? Because there's enough people who try and do this and don't get anywhere near your expertise. Let me take you to the final game, which is the Heroes and the Dinos. Dinos sitting at the top, and the Dinos coming off a comfortable 7-2. And by the way, that means 9 runs, and the market was at 8.5.
Yeah, this game coming up is a pretty interesting one because, again, Kiwoom is supposed to be good. They're supposed to be near the top, and they're not right now. But they have a good pitching stats, when you look at the bigger picture. And so this game is a pretty close one when you're looking at both matchups. You have Lee Jae-hak, who has an ERA of 5.03, and then Hyeon Hee-han, who has an ERA of 5.63, and their FIPs are pretty similar. So I think what stands out most is that Jae-hak has only allowed 16 hits, while Hee-han has allowed 22 hits in the same amount of games. It was just 3 games. So I like the Dinos here. I'm going to lean on minus 180. We're also going to lean on the over 10 in this matchup.
So over 10, we're going to go money line minus 180, and obviously we give you this little bulletin every single week. We say this, or every single game at the Dinos, because our favourite is Minwoo Park. He had 3 attempts. No hits, no runs, and as I said to you before, if you don't hit it, you're not going to get any runs. Okay then, Jay, give me a rundown. We're going to go back to Taiwan, get your brolly up, and then at the end, I want the banker.
Of course. So we have the Chinatrust brothers at minus 200 over the Uni Lions, and then we're going to take the lean on over 13.5. For the Monkeys game, we're going the official play with the Monkeys minus 110 against the Fubon Guardians. We're going to lean on the under 11.5 in that matchup. Then we're going to Kia and KT. We're taking the official play on KT at minus 160. Then we're going to lean on the under 9. Then we got the LG versus Hanwha game. We're going to go leaning on minus 130 of LG, and then we're going to lean on an under 9. Then for SK versus Doosan, we have the official play at plus 160 for SK, and then we're going to lean on the over 11. We got the Samsung versus Lotte game. We're going to go official play at minus 175 for Lotte, and then we're going to lean on the under 10. And then for the Kiwoom versus the Dinos game, we're going to go on the lean at minus 180 for the Dinos, and then we're going to lean on the over 10. And then the banker will be the official play of minus 175 for the Lotte Giants as the banker play for this one.
Okay, Daniel, just to let you know, I hope you heard that you were asking the under or over in the Wyverns and Bears game. It's 11 is the total, and we're looking about going over. Okay, so we're going to go over. You got the thumbs up from Jay, so that gives me time to say, listen, there's 40 of you watching, only 19 thumbs up. You just saw Jay give it a thumbs up. Then please appreciate his work by pressing the thumbs up, subscribe, and you will never, ever, ever miss any more content. Remember, we're here every single day of the week, and if you give us a thumbs up and you subscribe, then maybe we'll be able to come back next week and give you winners as well. And remember, just press the link in the description because you can watch Jay or read Jay's article as well. And it's not just Jay's article over there. We've got every single sport, and we can go to more picks, more sports, but there's soccer as well. So just enjoy. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Jay, great job, 8-2. I'll settle for 7-3 tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll take whatever we can get. As long as we're in profit, we'll take it.
Yeah, well, you are. That is your new name, Jason Profit Radowitz. And not profit as in money, profit as in I see the future. So I'll see you tomorrow.
You got it. Can't wait.
You take care.